Hello everybody, this is going to be a short video because I only have like 4 minutes to film. I'm going to do this. I filmed one a long time ago with Mr. JC, but it's on the camera, never got put up. I need to come out of the closet. I found my glasses. I accidentally left them at Panera. Didn't know where they were for weeks. Anyway, there they go. I'm using a basic kit from Walmart. It is just about $5, maybe a little under. This one is the Paraffin kit, and the other one comes with beeswax, but we were at the Walmart market, so they only had one kind, and I'm going to show you this. It's a good way to clean earwax out. Earwax actually serves a purpose. It is to clean and catch all the dust and crud that flies through the air that gets into your ears. And why won't this come out? Give me a second. That was fun. One flung across the room all the way over to where Country is over there. This is his new place where he's staying, by the way. It's the room. So they look like so. If you guys can see through there, there's a hole in there. So basically what you do is you stick the thin end into your ear. It does not need to be jammed into your brain. You just stick it down in your ears lightly. You're going to have to lay down. If you're doing it at a table for whoever you're doing it for or yourself, lay your head on a pillow or on some towels. Yes, it's covered in wax, but it's kind of like a fabric, if you guys can see that. I can't focus from this side. You're interrupting my video, and now you're in it. Okay, so anyway, this end over here is going to be the end that goes into your ear. It's thinner. I know it doesn't look that thin, but like I said, it just sits there. So it's better if somebody helps you because they can hold it so it doesn't tip back and forth. You light the other end up here, the big end, with fire. Yes, fire. And then it is going to use convection, heat currents, to draw the wax from your ear. It does not hurt. It is totally naturally safe. And this is like the healthy way to clean the earwax out. Because when you use Q-tips and stuff, you're actually pushing the wax in a little bit. You get some out, but you're still pushing the other one in. Mr. Country is getting set up over there. His ear has been very stopped up for a couple days. They've recommended swimmer's eardrops, but we use something similar called Debrox on Chase. And if you watch back on a video where my heart rate was 222, yeah, that one. He was getting his ears flushed because those drops actually dried the wax, but it didn't come out. This will actually bring it out, and I will show you at the end of the video. I'll be back. All right, sorry, bright light. That's the only way I could film in here. I did open up the other end of it, so you can see it's more open now because it was kind of collapsed. I did that just using something sharp, which I will say is a fork. So basically, it's just going to sit like so, which I'm going to have to hold it because you can see it's so long that it's going to basically fall out. So that's why it's good to have a helper. And if you see where my fingers are, you're going to let it burn all the way down to about 4 inches from the ear. Because you don't want to hurt anybody. And I recommend putting a towel around this area here in case you get some ashes or something that drops. Why won't this phone stop? All right, I've got Mr. Country put to work here so he can hold this up because this is the ear that's bugging him. I'm going to light the other end of it here. You can actually light it and then put it on. So basically, this is it. And you're going to allow the flame to continue to burn. This is called candling earwax. So it's basically just going to burn down, as you can see right there. And we will be back to show you the earwax when we're done. Ladies, if you're helping your man or your friend do this, please keep your hair away from the fire. It's not good. Just a quick clip. I wanted to show you guys here how it burns down. I did not use a towel on Mr. Country, but you can see that that part is burned down. That's about 3 inches down so far. And it just stays kind of charred and dark and black. It does not actually fall down on you, but never hurts to put a towel on there. But we're doing pretty good. This part will actually bend over when it gets pretty far down, so that's when you got to watch to make sure you don't have it drop on the person. All right, just a quick catch up. You can see the top part has bent down. So I have actually put wet paper towels here because since it's leaning towards this side, that way if it drops, we're good. Update. You can see a little bit of it dropped off the top and it actually fell down here. It did land on my hand, but it's just ashes, so it actually wasn't hot, but that's what the paper towels are for. Alrighty, and we're done. So we have stopped it a little, let go, a little below where I wanted it. I had to delete a few things off the phone, as usual. Ignore my nails, I have to do those. We just bought polish tonight at the Dollar Tree. So I will be See, it was barely in. It only needed to be that far in, really, just to cover up the ear canal. And you can see that the hole is totally stopped up. Sorry, guys. It's hard filming here. Did it hurt, Country?
No.
All right, so let me get something that we can cut this open with, and then I'll show you guys what the wax is in there. Oh. Okay, so I'm in the closet for better lighting. Basically, that's the part that's left of it, and it took about 10 minutes probably for the whole thing to burn down. I would say about maybe 7 inches or so burned down, and this is the remaining part. Normally I would stop it a little sooner, but like I said, I had to actually find space on my phone so I can complete the video. A video without the ending. Anyway, the way I put this out was I had a wet paper towel that I had laid around the bottom of it so that when it started to bend, anything that fell down wouldn't burn him. It did land on my hand instead of the paper towel, and it wasn't hot at all. So landed on the back of my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this open. Mr. Country has been so gracious, pardon my thumb, to give me a razor knife, and then I will show you guys what it looks like on the inside. Be back. All right, in the bathroom, got some scissors instead of the razor knife because it was kind of going to destroy the whole thing. So just going to stick it in here, cut through. I usually use a sharp little pair of scissors for this, but it is what it is, people. See if I can open this up. Might have to go get the other scissors. Yep, I'm going to have to because this is really hard at the bottom with the wax in there. All right, everybody. I'm going to try to show you this as best I can. It comes out as a white crumbly powder. So if you guys can see that, which I just dropped some, basically I couldn't cut the very bottom because these scissors are very big, but this whole bottom is solid. It is so hard I can't even, it's like a rock. That is all dried earwax. The wax gets dried out as it draws up from the heat, and it turns into this white chalky stuff that you see in there. I'll turn the camera around for you. Give me 1 second. Had to delete a bunch more stuff. Okay, so here's the end that we were burning. I cut it with some scissors instead of the knife because it was crushing it. So all this little powdery stuff that you guys see here, that's kind of yellowish, that's all dried earwax from the heat of the candling. This is solid as a rock. I can't even get the scissors to go through there, and you can see the end is clogged up. So all of that is solid earwax, and it went all the way up to about here. So there's a pretty good chunk there. And Mr. Country said, because he had a stopped up ear before, I can hear. So we're gonna do his other ear now. And just wanted to show you guys what was on the inside. Basically, the heat from the flame just draws the heat up. Does not hurt. The air current, actually convection, the heat will draw the air up through there, and it basically pulls the wax out. It's pain-free. It's an all-natural method of getting earwax out if your ears are plugged up. And it works, you guys. There's the, put it on the counter for you so you can see. There is the earwax. So it just looks kind of yellow and dried out when it gets out of your ear and into the candling part. So anyway, here I am on the camera with a flash in the freaking frame because that's professional. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I can't see. I'm blinding myself. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to check on that so you know when the next episode of Jen Crazy is going on. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.